Just out of curiosity, I'm not familiar with that particular instance. So you mentioned going to reserves. What kind of obligations do you have from that reserve perspective doing that at Fort Belvoir still?
So that's a good question. So I spoken to the deco commander, and he said that there's a different option. So one option is you can enlist for a year. There's a year long contract, basically to see how you like it. And if you don't, you can always end it after that first year. But if you do like it, you can continue. That's what I've been told.
That's pretty
So
cool.
yeah, that's decent. I like it.
And now, would you still be doing your normal power distribution roles and things like that? Is it, so they're retaining you specifically for that purpose, right?
They are. Yep.
All right. Very, very cool. And then, so, kind of carrying on where you're looking from the reserve perspective, what are you looking to do from a civilian perspective? So,
So that's a good question. So I know for sure, at least in the near future, I'd like to work for a NITA accredited firm. Right. I would like to be a NITA level 4 sooner rather than later. I should be a level 3 before I leave active duty. Um, I'm taking that test this year, so it's just a matter of getting the administrative details taken care of. But once I get to a NITA accredited firm, what I would like to do then is a good question because I kind of like to do it all. I like diagnostics, so I'm into testing transformers and getting results from dissolved gas analysis and that sort of thing. I do like operating power plants because that too offers a lot of diagnostic possibilities. I've been looking into relay testing because I'm told it's pretty lucrative. Actually, the two domains that I've been told seem to be the most lucrative, I might be wrong on this, I'm not sure, are relay testing and particularly on the East Coast, cable splicing if you know how to mess with the paper insulated lead cable. I'm told that's pretty lucrative as well.
and this is
So
where I would actually turn the floor over to Tom, who can definitely speak to that. I can talk all day to like what the environment looks like, but Tom is the guru, and hence the guy we need to refer that to.
Well, I
awesome.
appreciate that. Um, I would say a couple things I heard from you was I know when I was in back in the day, the reserve guys, typically reserve across the military, like they hit the military likes to use the reserve guys and send them overseas, and the National Guard guys, and then the actual guys that are active duty a lot end up not getting nearly as many deployments for some reason. But when I was in Prime Power, it was completely the opposite. The reserve guys were the guys that would come in for their 2 weeks, a year, and they would bungle up all the generators and mess them up, and then doing training. And I mean, I'm not trying to pick on them, it's just that you get out of it for so long and things happen, and it's just how it goes sometimes, especially when you try to find a fault and you just haven't been doing it for long enough. And, I don't want to pick on the guys, but I would say that I don't know what their status is now and what their mission and has changed to, and how their support roles are functioning in the battalion now. But I'm just be prepared that it might be a little bit more of saying one thing to get you on board versus doing another later. Just throwing that out there.